My name is Adia Sowho. I'm the Director of Digital Business at Etisalat, Nigeria, and I also am the Vice President of the EMEA Board of MEF. So consumer trust from an emerging markets perspective, I think, is rather interesting, because take today's discussion. We're all from developed markets, and the conversation's usually around sort of fear. Users have got, they feel exposed because their information is available to all types of digital businesses. But in Africa, for instance, and emerging markets, the story could be quite different because, for one, smartphone penetration is low. Awareness of the internet, awareness of your information being out there, social media usage is much lower because it's being driven by smartphone penetration. So I actually see a potential opportunity. Like who's going to get it right with authentication and what role does the telco play? Because depending on what market you're in, the telco might actually be bigger than a bank, and banks typically very naturally enjoy a higher level or the highest level of trust. So what role does the telco have to play in this growing ecosystem as data protection or data availability is increasing in emerging markets? So for me, I think today was about educating and feeding my perspective because I really hope there's an opportunity there, and then we don't want to repeat the mistakes or end up in exactly the same place that the developed markets have ended up now, where it's sort of all the stakeholders are kind of in a state of alarm and we're trying to fix a problem that's already far gone. So how do we sort of catch the issue right at the beginning and set a different stage? So I think that was a big sort of perspective feed for me today, and all of the speakers just gave me a lot to think about, so it was really fun. The MEFs were great. There were also a couple of Nigerian companies listed in the nominees, so I'm very proud of that. So MEF is becoming increasingly popular in Africa, which I think has been a major goal of ours, so I was very happy to see them there. I was also happy to see World Reader, which is a book reading service available to lower end phones, also take quite a few prizes. I also liked the 3 Words app, which addresses every location using 3 words. I think that's particularly relevant in emerging markets where addressing is still a work in progress. So like I was talking about with authentication, how do you authenticate in a community that doesn't have formalized systems for addressing properly, so enter an app. So I was very happy to see solutions like that solving, immediate problems within emerging markets. So it was very, very, very fun event. Everybody's sort of thinking about 2016 now, so I'm looking forward to potentially meeting a fresh set of partners that I haven't met before, just to deepen the presence of the mobile ecosystem within Etisalat, Nigeria. I think we will continue to push the MEF agenda of relevance and its value proposition to, potential African members and so on and so forth. So I'm very excited to sort of meet anybody that I haven't already met and continue to carry the telco perspective forward through MEF.